We're facing a complex operating environment, indeed we have a lot of difficulties with the supply chain to ramp up at the pace we had defined previously. So we are facing the facts and trying to best assess the ability of the supply chain to deliver on the ramp-up plans. We've come to the conclusion that the target we had to reach rate 65 by summer 2023 had to be pushed back to early 24. So we're going to reach the rate 65 around 6 months later than planned. We keep our objectives to go up to rate 75 in 2025, and this is supported by a very strong demand for our products. So it's really a supply-constrained ramp-up, and the consequences for 2022 is that we believe we'll be around 700 planes this year, where the previous guidance was for around 720. So we have reduced by 20 planes for this year.
So why is that? Because you didn't change that target in the last quarter. Has the situation deteriorated since then, or is it some of the suppliers that told you, look, we will not be able to cope with that pace?
We are now end of July, so we have a much better visibility on the situation. We have discussed with our suppliers, including very recently, and in particular with the engine makers when we were at Farnborough last week. So we have a much better understanding of the environment, of the capability of the supply chain to deliver now, tomorrow, until the end of the year. And that's just because we have actually a better visibility, and we take the decision to update now.
You said a bit earlier, you have about 26 gliders, planes that don't have engines yet. How do you see the situation evolve? Is it going to improve?
Well, we think we are at the peak of missing engines for 2022, at least based on what our engine suppliers are telling us and what they're demonstrating right now. We think we're going to reduce that number of gliders moving forward. And our objective is to have 0 gliders or very close to 0 gliders by the end of this year, when we will be transitioning to 2023.